Hello and welcome to another edition of Gombe's Transformative Journey. I'm so excited to have you join us today. We'll start off by reviewing some of the major activities and events during the past week in Gombe, after which we'll be bringing to you the efforts of Gombe State Government to support the 11 local government areas in the state. The governor, represented by the Secretary to the State Government, inspected some of the joint projects of the state at the local government areas. And the story we'll also be bringing to you is the Executive Order 4 by the Gombe State Government, aiming to review and also protect the land usage within the state capital. Sit back and relax as we take this transformative journey together. I am Landry Hadiemi.
His Excellency, the Governor. National Anthem.
Two laws in one day. Governor Inouye, flanked by members of the House of Assembly, displaying the 2025 Appropriation Act. The bill's expedited passage into law shows the smooth relationship between the state legislature and the executive branch of government.
If you look at the sectoral allocation of this very important bill, we are going to say kudos to His Excellency, because I can say the entirety of the budget is a socio-economic budget. Because if you take the percentage of the economic sector and the social sector, is about 94% of the total budget. This is to tell us that you are a people's governor. The law and justice sector and administrative will only consume 5%, which is very rare. I don't think in the entire country there is budget that is similar to our own. I don't think it's possible.
I want to thank the Honorable House for taking its time and for doing this wonderful job within a very limited period from the 19th until now. It's just about a month plus. And within it, you've scrutinized the budget and passed it and brought it for my assent today. I want to thank the Honorable House for cooperating and supporting the government ever since we came into office, but more specifically for this one, which you've done and which you have shown the spirit of camaraderie and also the goodwill and the support of this government. Over the years, we've been working jointly, and the people of Gombe State are seeing the results.
The Protection of Persons with Disability Law 2024 stole the show, as an estimated 15% of the population are believed to be suffering from a form of disability. But this law is expected to have a far-reaching consequence.
Very important is this law, the bill that you brought for the setting up of a disability or people with special needs commission. Over the years, we've had a very robust relationship with the people with special needs, and we've been having, a very robust relationship. We were appointed as special advisors and special assistants that will coordinate our relationship with the community. But now with this, they will have their own commission. Meaning they will be having an agency of government that will focus specifically on their needs and ensure that they are integrated with the communities or other communities, and all that have will know that yes, we have brothers and sisters that do not have, that have special challenges that we need to address. And I want to guarantee you that we are not just forming this law for us to go and dump. No, we'll see to its implementation. Only recently I got a report about the special school, and I've directed the Chairman State Universal Basic Education Board, to ensure that we take care of all that they need in order to provide and ensure that we have such schools in each geopolitical zone. So, I mean, each of our senatorial districts. So besides the one that is here, we'll ensure that there is one in the southern senatorial district and one in the central senatorial district. So
for the supervising commissioner and the leader of the Association of Persons Living with Disabilities, it is worthy of celebration and a reminder of the work ahead.
Well, we have been advocating, pushing for the passage of disability bill in Gombe State, yet there was no response. But with the coming of this administration, the governor personally told us that he's going to assent to the bill, he's going to implement the bill. And as God have it, last year he called us personally that he's going to send the bill to the House of Assembly, which he did, and he supported the House through Commissioner of Justice. And today we are witnessing the assent of the bill and also the appointment of the head of the commission, which we will never forget for the history of Disability Committee in Gombe State, because the bill consists of so many things that will transform the lives of ordinary persons with disability in Gombe State. Free education will be provided at all levels in all the school owned by Gombe State government, and also healthcare provision, empowerment, employment, political participation, remove of discrimination, and so many other provision that will promote and enhance the right of persons with disability in Gombe State.
In the supervisory ministry, we work hand in hand with the new executive secretary for a sound foundation for the commission. And we pray that many people with special needs will be included in every area, all aspects of life, particularly their children that are also having special needs. They should be enrolled in schools so that at the end of it all, we'll have a sound society that people with special needs are free and they are happy people.
Local government funding, operations and general governance at the grassroots level has been on top of public discussion in recent months. President Bola Tinubu insisted that the judgment of the Supreme Court must be respected and the funds accrued to the 774 local government areas should go directly to them.
So we have removed the asbestos ceiling.
The state government, in respect of the rule of law and public interest, is supporting the 11 local government areas and encouraging them to improve on their operational capacity. Secretary to the state government and the Director General of the State Joint Development Agency visited some local government areas to assess some infrastructure projects within the LGAs.
First and foremost, let me appreciate the DG project for the commitment you are showing to ensure that these projects are completed and delivered. His Excellency is concerned. In his faraway official assignment, he directed me today, unfailingly, to come to Shongo, go to Kaltingo, go to Bilire, and go to Kumo and report to him the extent of the work we need. I complained. Yes, sir, but you directed me to go to NYC. Come and do this one for me. He's only telling you how he is committed. What his concern is. Indeed, he told me to come here and insist. If I had met the contractor here, I would have told the contractor what the governor said. But I can repeat to you that he wanted the job to be finished or completed by the 15th of December. The DG project, the way and manner you carry out this instruction is up to you and the contractor. But this is the wish of the governor. He would want the work completed. Indeed, he is thinking of inviting Mr. President Bola Tinubu to come all over here to commission some of these projects. So that's why he is so concerned. For him, it is service to humanity. It is not because he's doing it because somebody did not do it in the past. He said, don't cancel. So he is doing it because he felt today God has given him the responsibility.
Yeah.
With your votes, yet God accepted to say, you will be the governor. Mm-hmm. And because he is the governor today, he is committed on delivering. So he said I should come here so that the people of Shongom should know that he has the project at heart. It is not just a Jekanaika project. He would have loved to be here himself, but that I should come here and ensure that what is going on is encouraged, the contractor is encouraged to carry on to do the job. I want to salute the contractor for delivering this far. Please facilitate whatever it takes to ensure further payment is made so that he is fully mobilized to work and deliver on time. So I encourage you, and of course for the staff of the local government, it's your project. It is not Muhammadu Inua Haya's project. It's unfortunate whatever happened, the incident that happened that caused the fire incident that burnt it, it is only God that knows that. But what matters to us is let it be there. Let us be seen to be a government. What I've seen here is I'm happy. In some places, you only see the secretary probably and maybe one or two other senior staff. But here, I've seen a good number of people here. So this is to show that you are actually delivering and doing what you are supposed to be doing as officials of government. Please keep it up. Having said this, I want to thank you most sincerely for this reception, and I urge you to continue to do your best. Government's doors are open. Particularly, my office has no protocols. You can just come in there. Whatever you think you want to share with us, feel free. If you want, you can even write suggestions. If you cannot come, write and tell us what you think we can do better. It is not about complaining about the secretary or complaining about the emir or complaining about some other. No. Tell us what we can do as a government so that we can improve on service delivery to people. So you don't have to always come there because you have a personal problem. Think about the society. Look at yourself as the governor. Look at yourself as the commissioner. Look at yourself as any permanent secretary working with government. Look at yourself as the SSG of the government and suggest what I'm looking at it this way. Can we do this way? Can we do this one? Probably things will change. Look at that high hill there. You can suggest that if it were you, assuming if government has the chance, can we bring it down? Tell us why you want it to come down. Our mind may not have gone there, but if you tell us this, we'll improve on it. That is what governance is. So don't begin to always say, be expecting only from the governor, or only from the deputy governor, or from the elected representative. Everybody together should be seen as part and parcel. It is our society. It is for our good. The governor does not come here his office is not here. My office is not here. You are the ones here. So if you don't make this office good, you are the ones that will be facing the problem. So I encourage you to be law-abiding. Please continue to be good representative of your families and your representative of your societies.
This is the second time that I am taking him round to see all our projects. He has been very supportive. He has been giving us all the necessary support and cooperation. Even yesterday, he said, Mahmoud, are you in town? Let's go and look at your project. To say the fact, our SSG is an exceptional leader, and we are very, very grateful to have him in our midst. And also the Algon chairman. Since he's coming on board, he has been giving us all the support. When I say all this, there was never a time I requested for something that the Algon chairman did not give. We thank you.
We as local government, we always be loyal to the policies and support the policies of the government. in any form that we can able to support it. Even yesterday we launched a project by Community and Social Development Agency. The local government intervened in contributing to other communities to pay their own 5% of the project. So we are supporting the policies and programs of the state government for the enhancement of our local government and Gombe State as a large.
One of the project contractors and some local government officials spoke about the importance of collaboration to effective governance at the grassroots.
What is left is something that can be done within the shortest possible time. The Secretary, I want to assure you, we are compliant to all guidance, to all design, to all specifications. I want to assure you that we do more. That is in view of the fact that we have seen the commitment of this government in delivering a standard project across the state. We want to back it up. Let me thank you personally for coming and thank His Excellency as well for awarding this contract to our farm. We want to assure you that you will not regret it, inshallah.
The renovation of this facility will enhance productivity in terms of people who now. There will be no excuse for not coming to work because you feel you do not have an office to stay or to work in the office. But with the introduction and the renovation of this place, there are more than enough offices for each staff to gain access to offices, and there are provisions for also equipment that they can be used for work. So by doing so, productivity in terms of doing work effectively will be enhanced. Staffs will have enough rooms for enough offices for work, and there will be provision for materials and equipment. And the Honorable Chairman of the local government is committed to ensuring the welfareism of the staffs so that there can be enhanced productivity in terms of service delivery in the local government.
I'm very much impressed about this project. Before we normally stay outside because the offices were not applicable. We always stay outside because the office we cannot be able to work in the office, more especially during rainy season. So I'm very much impressed of the program, and this thing will boost our morale, our productivity in the work.
Gombe State Governor has signed an executive order on land administration within and around the state capital. Executive Order 4 of 2024 asserts, amongst other things, that all lands within 20 kilometers of the capital city center is designated as urban area. The Director General of the Gombe State Urban Development Control Agency explains the order and the vision behind it.
All the land within 20 kilometers radius of Gombe Local Government Council area is hereby designated as urban area. 2. All local government council headquarters in this state and all the land within 15 kilometers radius of the local government headquarters specified in Schedule 1, which is attached, hereto are hereby designated also as urban areas. 3. All the land within 10 kilometers radius of the towns listed also in Schedule 2, which is attached, is hereby also designated as urban centers. I will read those areas very quickly, but after the speech. So, as from the commencement of this order, it shall not be lawful for any local government council to grant any right of occupancy to any person over any undeveloped land specified in Section 2 and 3 of this order. That is the sections we have read. That is the 20 kilometers radius, the 15 kilometers radius, and 20 kilometers radius. That there is nobody, no local government chairman or anybody is allowed to allocate or to take over or to say this particular land belongs to this particular local government. No. As from the commencement of this order, it shall not be lawful for any person or authority by whatever name called or address to state to any person, any under undeveloped land specified in section 2 and 3 of this order. The center from where to determine the circumference or of course, circumference of any radius shall be the emir's palace or the paramount traditional ruler of the area in question. Any instrument or agreement purporting to transfer any undeveloped land in contravention of this order or the act shall be void and of no effect, and any party to any such instrument or agreement shall be liable for prosecution. The designation of urban areas, order number 1 of 1999, is hereby revoked.
Why His Excellency approved the executive order? It is because he wants us to solve this issue of, of hazard development. It is very simple. It is because it is for fiscal development. Why I'm emphasizing on fiscal development, we are not talking about belongings of ownership, of asset, of properties. Okay, let me give you an example. This is a 20 kilometers radius for Gombe metropolitan area. Anywhere that falls within this cycle, it falls within Gombe urban area. We are going to put this in as demarcation, as you can see. In each location, we have like 20 locations across these boundaries, this cycle. So, if, let's say, Akko local government, we have Wuro Galan here, which falls now within Gombe urban area, Gombe metropolitan area. Now we have proposal of street naming. This proposal of street naming, we can have a street in this Wuro Galan because it is now Gombe metropolitan area. But what falls within this Wuro Galan, let's say local government have an asset there. The asset is belong to the local government. It is not belong to Gombe State. What we are trying to emphasize on, any building, any layout, any structure that will come in up there, you must have authorization from Gombe State Urban Development Authority.
After the advocacy meeting and press briefing, the two agency executives took journalists and other stakeholders on a visit to the designated boundaries. Good governance at the local government level and effective land administration. These are ingredients for accelerated development. This is the much we can bring to you on this episode of Gombe's Transformative Journey. Do join us again same time next week for another episode. But if you miss any of our episodes, you can watch it again on our social media platforms. I am Landry Adeyemi.